Tortoise was known for many things: his wisdom, his tricks, and his endless hunger. But there was one thing Tortoise never learnt: when to stop. This is the story of how Tortoise found a drum that produced endless food and lost everything because of greed. Welcome to Gozy Folktales, where African stories come alive. In the animal kingdom of Idu Forest, hunger arrived without warning. Fruits dried on trees, rivers shrank, even the ants struggled to find crumbs. Animals gathered daily, worrying about survival. But Tortoise worried about only one thing. How will I eat more than everyone else? He asked himself. One evening, Tortoise overheard birds whispering. There is a magic drum beyond the hills, one said. Beat it once and food appears. Tortoise's eyes widened. A drum that brings food? He whispered. That drum must become my friend. Early the next morning, Tortoise began his slow journey. He crossed rivers, crawled through thorns, endured mockery from faster animals. Still, he continued. For food, he said, no journey is too long. Deep in the forest, Tortoise met an old spirit woman guarding a hut. Inside lay two drums. One was shiny and beautiful. The other was old and cracked. The woman warned him. One drum gives food when beaten. The other brings disaster. Never confuse them. Tortoise nodded quickly, but his eyes were already calculating. The spirit woman tested him. Which drum do you want? Tortoise pretended to think. I want the good drum, he said sweetly. She handed him the correct one, but as she turned away, Tortoise quickly swapped the drums. At home, Tortoise gathered animals. He beat the drum once. Food appeared. Yams, fruits, meat. The animals cheered. Tortoise smiled, but shared reluctantly. Soon, Tortoise beat the drum every day. He ate alone, stored food, refused visitors. Come tomorrow, he always said. The drum began to sound strange. One night, hungry and impatient, Tortoise beat the drum repeatedly. Suddenly, stones fell. Bees attacked. Fire ants poured out. The drum had changed. It was the bad drum. Animals ran. Walls cracked. Tortoise screamed for help. Stop! Stop! He cried, but the drum would not listen. Bruised and ashamed, Tortoise returned to the spirit woman. She looked at him quietly. She said, You were warned. She took the drum back. From that day, Tortoise was no longer trusted. Animals avoided him. When hunger returned, no one helped him. And that is why elders say, greed turns blessings into curses. Tortoise had food once, but lost community forever. For more African stories, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Questions of the video. Would you have also gone in search of the drum? And would you have acted the way Tortoise acted after collecting the drum?